Do I need to clap too?
No.
Oh wait, that was the goat. Oh, that was the sign.
No, that's just. I think that's just Morgan letting everybody know that we're get to the joint. Canna fam, we're
saw what you did
here.
there.
New episode
How
in
did it today?
the brand new studio here. The new
The
Storehouse
stew.
studio. Shout out to Storehouse.
Shout
Here
out to
with
Storehouse.
CannaQuestt. Full melt, Morgan. Not half melt. Not that
Yeah.
partial shit.
Full melt.
Travs Dabs. Canna fam. We're here. We're ready to get to the. Well, I was gonna say get to the joint, but actually I think we're all getting to something else here. Morgan, what do we got going on over here? I think I got something. I don't drink anymore. Didn't I tell you that?
I left my.
Yeah, what are you going with Don Julio for?
Wait,
What?
what's this? This looks familiar.
Used to chug those, boy.
I left mine over on the table over there,
I see
but
that.
we got some lovely little bottle bongs from our episode sponsor called Bottle Bong Co. To tell you a little bit about them, they have a website. It's called bottlebong.co. Their Instagram is bottlebongco_main. And they do these delightful bottles. They're usually some variety of liquor bottle. I have a Grey Goose one here. Trav's got the Don Julio. Questt's got the Douce. And then
dab rig.
and then we got an 1800 bottle over there in the cooler for Wurm, our delightful little editor. Shout out Wurm.
Wormy worm.
And basically, just to tell you a little bit about them, they do customs. So if you want to order any bottle you already got, if it has like a sentimental reason, you can get it converted.
This is my granddad's bong.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you got like a crazy 100-year-old wine bottle you want to make into a bong for some reason, get crazy with it. They do that. All their websites are alcohol free, or all their bottles are alcohol free. They hand clean, hand drill, triple rinse, and air dry all their bottles. So they come in nice. They also sell replacement pieces and a whole bunch of stuff coming. They have a bunch of new collections coming soon as well. And basically, yeah, they're really nice folks over there. They decided to hook us up with some bottle bongs for the show. Trav's got a little rig action going over there. Plus hitting some flour. Mine is set up for flour as well. But yeah, they're pretty nice, honestly. It's a really fun piece. I like having it on my living room table because my friends know that I don't drink. And they walk in and they go, "Why do you have a giant bottle of Grey Goose on your table? You don't drink." And then they look a little bit closer and they're like, "Oh, that's a cool bong." It's just a nice conversation piece. It's a nice conversation starter. It's just something fun.
I think it's kind of cool. You know how
And it's a small business. Supporting small business is important out here.
support small businesses, but you know, when we were younger and you first started drinking and you got your bottles that you thought were cool, you put them on top of your fridge, call
Yeah.
it, the dead man, the graveyard, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this is like our version, except it's actually functional and not
say-
something stupid you look at on top of a fridge.
Yeah, it actually has some use to it.
Upcycle.
Literally, upcycling is always clutch.
All right.
Yeah. Shout out Bottle Bong Co. for sponsoring this episode. Thank you to them. And
Shout out.
we
Definitely get me right, because I did
Yeah,
not
I'm
bring
fried.
any other glass with me to the new studio.
Well, the Douce is the shit if I do say so myself.
Jay-Z. Great
Oh,
quote.
yeah, Canna fam. In the new studio. Going to be a lot more things coming from Get to the Joint. Gonna see a lot of new things coming next week. We got a episode at Remedy coming up, which we're very excited about, man.
Oh yeah,
Got,
that is next
Got
week,
some
isn't it?
guests
It is.
lined up as well. Get ready
It
for
is.
that too.
That's going to be fan-fucking-tastic. I forgot about that.
New studio's got
Yeah.
a lot.
Wait, what about the Grow Tour?
Oh, you mean the Grow West? Grow Tour
Did you
that
forget
we-
about that? Did you
Oh.
not tell it? Come on, bro. Come
This
on,
man,
man.
making me look bad out
I
there.
know.
I would never
How dare
forget.
he?
Come on now.
How dare he?
We're busy, man. We're sorry, guys. Getting to the joint,
Yeah.
getting to everywhere, getting everywhere.
No, it's gonna be great. You'll see the format of the episodes changing slightly. Just give you a
New
little bit
schedule
more.
coming soon too. Stay tuned.
Oh wow, yeah,
Keep
new
an eye.
schedule. Yeah.
Got a whole bunch of fun stuff coming
Damn,
down
look
the
at the
pipeline.
sunlight hitting just hitting perfectly in there.
We have
They can't-
natural sunlight, y'all. We have natural sunlight.
Not in the
They
cave.
can't see the bongs on the camera like this. Right
That's
now.
fine.
Wait, let me hit the angle switch.
We'll
I'm even blocking it a little bit.
Oh, you were barely.
No, I meant like with this.
Maybe
We're,
with that,
with,
so.
with our wonderful background. Blocking that shit up a bit.
What a beautiful shot of the glowing
I was moving it out of the way of the shot.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's lit. You know what I've been wanting to do recently? Just seeing all this weed float around here, because this probably should have an ash catcher once I put one on there. I want to start with a terrarium. I think that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because like I'm looking at the weed floating here and it's kind of beautiful.
Get a little microbiome going.
Yeah, get a little situation popping off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. But definitely should look to expect some great things coming up in the show. Some more guests. We will be up and out. You know, not necessarily in the studio. We'll be
We got some exciting field trips planned.
exactly.
Yeah.
Wake up nice and early and smell that nice field trip air that we
Oh,
all
yeah.
miss
We got our permission slip signed.
between 1st and 5th grade, going into school knowing none of that bullshit pertains to you because you're going to the fucking zoo.
You know where you're not gonna see us though?
Where?
WeedTube.
That's okay. That was harsh. Okay. I did not. That's not where I thought that was gonna go. That was- I usually am pretty
I
intuitive.
was hitting the rig, so I couldn't say, but that's a little fucked up there, Trav.
Did you see that shit? Well, it's not my fault. They ran a terrible platform. They didn't make nothing. They didn't do anything special.
They pioneered a safe space.
They
for
even tried to
cannabis
partner with what's it
creators.
I guess. I guess.
That's what That's what they did.
I feel like Reddit's already there.
Reddit is too much of a Wild West, and
Yeah.
Reddit is terrifying. That's why I don't
It
go
is.
there.
that's what I'm saying. So like Wild West doesn't police anything at all, pretty much. So I don't know if it's comparable. like
Fair
that,
enough.
that's scary, bro.
Fair
It's like
enough.
Vegas almost.
It's like Vegas. It's funny. He says Vegas is like the Wild West. That's crazy. It's
I
true.
mean,
You're not wrong.
can you go?
But DC's like the Wild West, really.
The point is the I don't know.
Yeah, kinda.
Bro, the I-71 dispensers are just if the street plug had a physical store.
I know, but like that's only if we're talking cannabis. If we're talking like all across the board, like I think there's legal prostitution in Vegas.
Nevada's
Yeah.
chilling too.
Oh, you see, I got you there.
There's a little more laxness in other places in certain regards like that. Like, I mean, like you think about Washington with the legalized psychedelics and stuff.
What about Washington? I thought didn't they legalize all drugs?
It was Washington or Oregon one. Someone up there, yeah, decriminalized them all.
Oh my god, how'd that work for them?
I mean, so far, I think they did it like less than a year ago, so I don't know if they have enough data to see how much the harm reduction sites and stuff that worked. But the initial of everything suggested that it's supposed to be like a massive benefit, like mental health and addiction services.
Gotcha. I wish I had. Where's my? As a matter of fact, can you find it? The WeedTube message that like the goodbye message that has the reasonings for why
Yeah,
they are not
pull it
going
up.
to be continuing. I
Yeah.
know that one of the reasonings is financial. It costs too much and they're not making enough,
Makes sense.
and they haven't made any money in a while.
That makes sense.
And storage apparently costs a shit ton.
That makes a lot of sense.
And they stated, they didn't specify that certain social media sites have became more laxed with their cannabis policies.
Right.
Which, mind you, I have, besides Twitter, I have not seen any social media site actually change any guidelines related to cannabis.
But you've just seen less people start say that they've been blocked or deleted or whatever, or like restricted or whatever.
Not even that.
All right, I got their official statement here.
Go ahead.
Do you want the full thing, or do you want me to just kind
So
of
give
read
me a
the?
synopsis.
Yeah, go ahead, give me the synopsis.
All right, so
That's not
they
long.
they hit you with the as of April 2nd this year they'll be closing down. So if you're watching this episode when it airs, you probably have like a week or so left to watch any of your favorite WeedTube content. They thank all the creators. They said they've done their best to continue fighting censorship, but the truth is that other platforms are becoming more lax and starting to allow our kind of content again, which has decreased the amount of regular users on their platform. And there's been a large spike in illegal activity on the platform that they've had a hard time combating and moderating. The final reason for shutting down is cost. Online data storage is expensive, and their platform has not made a profit for a long time. So it's no longer feasible for them to just keep throwing money into it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, it's just kind of the changing times.
As the Canna fam obviously can tell, this is YouTube.
True.
So
Or
being it's YouTube,
your
you
favorite
should make sure
Spotify, Apple Music
you
podcast
like
service.
the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel as well. But anyway, the fact because YouTube allows you to post, doesn't punish you. Like I got my own channel too, and that's been like it's tough navigating. But over the last few years, it's definitely been noticeable watching them not yell at my content as much. And even these videos, like our episodes don't really like cause that anymore. Like you can smoke, it's okay, it's an episode. Like
Yeah.
they're just all about the kids. That's what Instagram's about the youth.
where the
TikTok's
money
about
is.
the youth. It's where the money's at. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you notice like Aaron Khan and Dope is
Yeah, they kind of
Their
got that
videos.
foothold in there. YouTube let them be. Now
Mhm.
they're like, okay, we're good. Our quota's filled.
But
We've got
on
enough.
Instagram, I've noticed like a lot of my friends in the cannabis content creating industry, they've gone there.
like the comedy scene.
Yeah, well, yeah. And people who are just smoking mad weed on their accounts,
Sure.
had their accounts taken like literally this week, and within 3 days or 24 hours had their accounts back.
Huh.
Which
So they just had to appeal it, and they said, okay, you're right.
I don't know, and I don't know if that's them giving us more leeway or anything. And mind you, my videos aren't getting flagged anymore.
Okay.
Ever since I found that account status tab on on the settings.
Yeah, see, I gave up a long time ago because I'll have to clear out my whole content. So, YouTube channel, subscribe.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Subscribe to Travs Dabs.
I'm on the straight and narrow. I have not offended it. I have messed it up one time, which was by changing my bio.
Okay.
Don't know how that flagged in it by anyway, but that's why it's so simple right now.
Bots are just scanning, dude. Bots are just fucking trolling. People want to get. It's a shame.
Yeah, absolutely. But so I've seen Instagram laxing a little bit. I don't know how far that's going to go because I think I've seen
Crazy.
some people.
Times have changed so much that WeedTube died.
But can you imagine?
That's crazy.
Can you imagine if Instagram actually starts laxing off?
It would be wild.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be like that's when the industry is really going to flourish. That's when companies are going to start actually taking more of a personality instead of being so monotoned because they want to fly under the radar.
Well, and opportunities with things like influencers and stuff will open up because I mean we've personally seen companies where they have wanted to do things certain ways because they're afraid of being portrayed in either like a recreational light or being portrayed in content that could get flagged or get their account in trouble. Like they're very cautious about a lot of these things, especially in the corporate world.
Did y'all sign that petition that's going around to help Instagram change their guideline?
No.
Because it doesn't do anything.
Because Instagram's gonna do whatever the fuck they want
It
either
doesn't
way.
mean-
It does not matter how many
People
people
don't
sign
get
it.
that Instagram abides by the rules of the world. They specifically say that over and over again. They go by the world's rules.
And also-
almost everywhere in the world,
And-
cannabis is
and-
illegal.
And also, did you see what the UN said recently?
No, what?
So the UN recently came out and was like, "Hey, United States, your adult use recreational cannabis market goes against the UN controlled substances rules that are outlined. So y'all might want to crack down on that because you're not following the UN rules currently.
Oh no.
What's the UN gonna do? Take away their birthday?
Kick us out of the UN and
Yeah, right.
yeah, I mean that would be
Yeah,
crazy.
right.
But I mean they're gonna
Hey, UN, do you have an army?
realistically what this should be is this should be the start of the conversation to the UN changing their policy on certain.
It
controlled
most likely
substances.
will. But
It'll just take forever.
I hope so.
no. Okay. So my next question for you: Instagram allowing, following Twitter, and allowing you to buy a verification badge. Now, matter of fact, I'm gonna let you answer. I think it's $11.99 a month. Yes or no?
Fuck no.
No.
I would say yes, and I think anyone that's working in the sector that's accounts get deleted often should. And
Will it
here's my
help?
reasoning. There's one reason for it.
Does it help?
You get access to a real customer service person.
I mean that part is kind of useful, but I mean,
Think about it. Your account
I
gets
think-
taken for no reason, and now you have access to someone to actually figure out what's going on.
yeah, I mean, but don't you have to be able to get into that account where you're paid for it and everything to contact the service?
Probably not, because even when your account is suspended or deleted, you can still get in to start trying to negotiate things, because that's how you try to get your account back.
I guess yeah.
Because they would just allow you to get in through the account help center. it's fucked. They let you get just enough in to like appeal it, but then like kick you out.
Yeah.
So I personally say that anyone that is like a cannabis creator should definitely do it.
I don't know, man. I mean, obviously, it's one of those things where you have to weigh the pros and cons of the monthly cost to how much value it will bring to you as an individual. I know personally, in my experience, I have, thank God, never had to deal with the loss of an account. Fucking knock on wood. So personally, I've not had to deal with that. So for me, I have always just existed within the boundaries enough that anytime I've had a close dance with it, I've just cleaned up my account a little bit, and I haven't had that issue. So for me, it's like I could spend almost $140 a year on the verification badge that gives me the access to the support to maybe need it once, and is that one time worth that much money?
Right. Yeah, when I lost my last account, it kind of fucked me in like 2 deals I had going on at the time. And that kind of goes into why I always rant about,
I think it also, I think there's a certain threshold, because you obviously had a much significantly larger following than I currently do. And I think that also plays into it, because I think if you are at that point where you are having multiple paid deals coming down the line, then you should be taking some of that deal money and paying for the security and the safety. Especially if those deals are so Instagram centric. But if you're like Trav, where most of your deals are through YouTube and not at all as much to deal with Instagram, I think the verification isn't as significant or important, because that's not where his primary audience is.
Fair enough, yeah.
I think it depends on where your primary is.
So the answer is actually right then, yeah. So no, and yes.
Yeah. I think it just depends. I think it's one of those things you just gotta kind of play it by ear and judge it yourself. I think there is a lot of value in that, and like you said, being able to access a real support person for people like you, for the fucking Yolas, the fucking Edgars, the top echelon of people up there.
Koala.
Yeah, Koala.
We just had our account taken this week.
Literally, the people like that, where you're up in that tier and you are really making a significant amount of your business is done through Instagram, you kind of need it, and starting from scratch isn't as much of an option for you. Whereas like for me and Trav, if either of us lost our account right now, we could probably start from scratch and we'd probably be pretty okay within a few weeks.
Instagram, please don't.
But please don't, Instagram. Please don't. Like, I don't want to do
You have a point.
Like, I really don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah. I'm hungry.
You're hungry? What you snacking on?
Oh, God.
Oh, he getting crazy over there. That boy getting crazy.
What you got, bro? What you got?
Little chocolate with action. Little high color.
Ooh.
Shout out to Vireo. Fam over there. Got some edible action, man. Have you tried the chocolates?
I haven't. One of the milk chocolates was my strain of the week, my G.
It's the guy in his edible strain of the week, dude.
Blonde chocolate.
Yeah, blonde chocolate is going to be white chocolate that has been caramelized. So it's really sweet, really rich.
I wasn't a white chocolate fan anyway to begin with.
It's like the snickerdoodle of chocolates.
Oh, well, I like snickerdoodles. Though.
Okay, then you might like it. Because the caramelization makes the white chocolate flavor profile change a little bit.
These are 40 milligrams.
Yeah, bro,
I
get
get
crazy.
so high. All right.
I drove you here.
Right.
You don't even have to.
Oh, we're eating them right now.
I am.
He is.
Oh. You don't have to. Don't feel like you have to.
Don't feel pressured.
You're an adult.
No. I know better than eating 40 milligram edible on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
I will not be doing that today.
Which one did you have? Milk?
Nope. Which one? Hold on. This one? I've had this one before.
No, I don't know about the 40s, but the 10s did not have much of a weed taste to them.
These are gas.
No, yep. Not much of a weed. I can.
I say with the 40, I feel like,
yeah. I can see it, but
I feel like those milk chocolates, they taste like a Hershey's Kiss to me.
Oh.
They're like pretty just standard sweet milk chocolate.
I agree with that. Dig.
They're dangerously tasty.
I've always said High Color makes really good tasting edibles. They make really good tasting edibles.
They also sent us over these little infused pre-rolls.
So does that mean I think we gotta? Is that us getting to the joint?
This is us getting to the joint for the first time.
Into the joints.
Break the seal. Oh,
Ooh,
it looks like a plantar tube.
it does.
Okay, come on. What else does it look like? It looks like this is like improv. It looks like that thing to get your ring sized.
Yeah. I can see that. It looks like one of those vials they collect your blood in at the doctor's office.
Stop! I just gave 7. I just gave like 7 of them. I'm gonna pass out again. I don't like blood, kind of fam, especially mine.
If you're old enough, it looks like a tube of film from a disposable camera.
kind of weird,
Kind of.
for a very special camera.
These nice infused pre-rolls. Hey Morgan, do you mind if I match with you real quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Okay, fine. Let's go my lighter. That's actually not my lighter. That's
Where's my
Trav's
lighter?
lighter.
I brought it for us.
Aw, me and
that is
Questt are twins.
So much better.
Twinsies.
Hey, buddy. You know who's gonna be having a fit? That we're both wearing this right now.
we both know who.
We both know.
We do not speak of.
matter of fact, Thurman, I'm gonna send you the video if I can find it. Please put that video in this video of when she actually gave me this.
Shout out to Sig.
Oh, we're gonna leave her unnamed. Can I have the lighter? You left me hanging.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause I took his.
Did you snatch it from him?
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
told
Yes,
you.
he actually
said it
took
wasn't.
it.
Disrespectful as
He
shit.
said it wasn't
I thought
his,
he
so I started
sparked-
taking it over.
Bullying me all
I thought
day.
That's crazy. Hey, look, he just wants to be like you. Did you see this? He just wants to be like you. Morgan, you're crazy. Dude.
I'm Mr. Incredible, and he's the little kid.
What do we got here?
Oh my god.
That's disrespectful.
You just
shit.
want-
That was
to
the
be
most
him.
disrespectful thing I think I've
He's
ever
gonna
heard
become a
anyone say.
villain now.
Hold on, I gotta
We might have to fight that.
I gotta break this up. Hold on.
We might actually have to. There's a lot. I'm glad we have a parking lot.
So this is a pistachio pre-roll infused with sleeper hold sugar.
You said pistachio?
Mm-hmm. We're testing 40% THC total.
Wait, all these are that?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I love that genetic.
41% actually THC. We're packing not much terps, 1.6% terps. So it's the sugar was just like THC isolate basically, which is okay. A teeny bit of THCV. I love when that pokes in there.
Just a little.
Just a little.
It says high potency oil.
I mean, that just means concentrate, right?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of the generic term.
Burning pretty nice for me.
That's the one thing I'm noticing so far.
Mine is canoeing.
See, I'm getting comfortable. That's the one thing I'm noticing. Light years better than.
I did, bro.
I don't know. We're both burning fine over here. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm an adult. Morgan can roll him, but
I guess I'm an adult.
Morgan can roll him, but he can't light him. That's crazy.
You know, it's a problem.
It's you know, that's how the assembly line works. KFF, make sure you're smoking along with us too. Maybe you've infused your joint. Maybe you're getting to your joint.
Please comment below what you're smoking on. Maybe you'll see it
What's
become
your
a strain of the week.
Yeah, say what's your strain of the week this week, guys?
Yeah, if maybe if we like one of their suggestions, maybe we give it a go.
Yeah.
All right. Comment below. Maybe
I'm
we'll
with
try.
it.
Maybe we'll try your strain.
And while you're down there, like, comment, and subscribe.
I mean, we're only on top of a dispensary. It'd be very easy to get it.
Depending.
You know what? Matter of fact, let's take the time to, again, one more time, shout out to Storehouse
Look at the smoke.
for housing your favorite cannabis show.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the house. My home dispensary. Where I go all the time. This is pretty solid.
I'm not mad at it.
It's solid, yeah. I think I would like to see a little more terps and maybe a little more THC, given that you're mixing concentrate and flour.
He said, give me the terps.
True. What
I just
what
feel like I
THC
can see-
percentage do you look for from a infused pre-roll?
I feel like it should be at least around the mid 40s. and we're hitting 36 THCA, 4% THC. It's I mean, like, total cannabinoids is 41, while I feel like your THC should be at least 41. Just because I feel like if you're going through the effort of infusing the pre-roll, you should be putting a decently high potency flower in with a decently high potency concentrate, because at that point the potency is the point when you've infused it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So I'd like to just see a little more potency.
Some people just need that extra step.
Yeah,
Like, they don't need that.
Those
extra
THC
step.
junkies, they don't need it, and this is perfect for them.
This is solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's solid though. It smokes
I
nice.
like it.
Tastes nice.
I wonder what the
I've had
price point is
Res,
for this.
res run is
I'm
nice.
not sure. Yeah, it does have a nice res run on it. I've noticed that for sure.
As long as you blade it properly, you know what I mean?
This is my first time trying it.
I don't think I've had one of their infused pre-rolls before. This is solid.
Me
I've
either.
had plenty of their dabs, which I was a big advocate of their dabs.
Yeah, I've tried a bunch
I've
of their
tapered
dabs.
off as of late, just as I've done more rosin.
Mm-hmm.
But this is solid.
I found a gram of hash rosin in my drawer the other day. I was so happy.
That's fair. How do you forget that? That's crazy.
I still have my temple ball I got to work on.
I remember it because I filled up my dab fridge and I didn't have room for it to go anywhere else, and I put it in my drawer and then I forgot about it. But it was like under a bunch
What
of
a
stuff.
problem to have.
Oh, I
Dab
find
fridge too full.
I find weed all the time. I find like literally just laying around like all the time.
All right, gentlemen. While we continue to burn these down, what's your? I figure it's a good time to ask about your strain of the week. What you've been smoking on.
Oh, I'm sorry, we were just enjoying this for a second. We're just taking this thing. We're in our own. This is a studio. We're like, this is. Look at us. Oh, we had to just take it in. My bad. Okay, strain of the week. Should we like Rochambeau to see who goes first? Do y'all want to race like around the building? Like y'all just want to like punch each other in the face when the last person's
So,
standing?
CannaQuestt, my strain of the week.
Go.
Just take it.
Go ahead, take it. Go
Catch
ahead.
them while they're not paying attention. Slip one in there. I'm actually, I don't want to surprise anybody, but I'm dabbing this week for my strain.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I
I
never
know.
would've guessed.
We got a little Petapeak Octane. Little combo wombo there. We're working with about 78% THC. We're testing almost 13% terps with a lovely little spread, little 4.3% limonene, 3.5% myrcene, about 1% carryout. It's solid. It's a nice little globber, man.
Okay.
I'm a fan.
Okay. I respect that.
Little rosin.
Love me
That's
some
why
rosin.
let me specify that. Sorry, my ass. Little live rosin, cold
Okay.
cure.
Love me
Petapeak
some.
Octane.
Love me some rosin.
Yeah. So I choose Questt to go next. I use the Mystic Timber to point at you.
I was about to take it from you like a baton. All right.
The talking
I
stick.
ran in track. It's like it's instinctual.
Pass the dabber.
All right. So my strain of the week is something I believe I chose a strain of the week at some point. Morgan has the records, but I'm not gonna ask him to look. Is the rambutan? You know, that Japanese fruit. Isn't it Japanese?
Some
Yes.
sort of.
Trav.
Oh,
I think you told me that.
it sounds like something I'd say.
Okay, cool. I'm going off what Trav says, so if it's wrong, blame Trav.
Sure.
But I enjoy it. It smells amazing. Has this like such a kind of a unique smell to it, kind of minty, kind of
You know, I ran some bubble hash of
kind
that.
of sweet. Has a nice citrus kick to it, but it's only about 18% THC, which again, THC isn't everything, and that's a good level if you're trying to be productive. So this is a nice midday smoke for me. So yeah, like I'm trying to be productive.
It smells wild, like minty.
Yeah, and the dominant terpene in it is actually myrcene. It has 2.6% terps.
That's wild.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, I ran some bubble hash of that, but it was the shake, and it didn't turn out that great. But that was on me. That was bad wash. But it's okay. I'm excited to continue to try that. But that rambutan itself in nug form is fantastic.
I love it. This is
Even
like,
the shake smelled great. I just ended up washing it, and that was a mistake.
this is my first double repeater, I think.
It
Yeah.
definitely is.
No.
I haven't repeated anything yet.
Sweet.
Damn.
My first.
Kind of want another gummy or another
Chocolate.
chocolate.
He said he going for 80 milligrams.
Do I want it or is it?
I don't know. Go for it. What do you got? What else you have to do today?
There's gummies.
This is like the high point, I think. Right?
Juicy peach.
Oh, you're gonna mix the flavors. Okay, go ahead. At the same damn time.
What do you got going over there, my guy?
Me this week I got a little that newness. I got the well, at this point they've been on the market for a couple weeks, but I got the cookies concentrates. I got the apples and bananas. It's processed by SunMed Labs here. Testing at a total of 11.4 terps, 5.7 myrcene as the top terp.
Okay.
You know me, I love me a lot of myrcene. I'm a big myrcene fiend. After that, you got 1.6 osamine, 1.5 pinene, 0.7 limonene, 0.6 caryophyllene, 0.4 linalool, blah blah blah. A whole lot of little terps after that. But then also on the cannabinoids, it gets a little interesting here. We got 72 THC, then you got 4.5 CBCA, and then 3.2 CBGA. So get a little minor cannabinoid action in there.
You love your CBG.
I do, and I also love the CBC, good for chronic pain. So this one just across the board been a really solid. Just like if I'm having a day where I'm hurting and I just need to just feel better. This been smacking.
I'm
Truly,
digging that they got cannabichromine poking in there.
I
Man. That's so
know.
cool, dude.
They literally, if
Impressive.
that's my number one thing I really liked about a lot of cookies concentrates, because I also tried the Bernie Hanna butter. That was really good. It was also had a lot of CBG and CBC. All of them having that minor cannabinoid action.
Fun fact about CBC,
Nice.
if you don't know, maybe for the CannaFam too, it binds to your TRPA1 and your TRPV1 receptors, which are pain receptors in your body. So kind of like blocks pain signal in that form.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's really good for chronic pain.
Cannabichromine.
That
Also
is-
sounds dope. Sounds like I want to get my
Oh.
like car painted cannabichromine. You know
That
what I
does sound like a cool paint color.
mean? Cannabicchromed out.
Yeah.
Like pimp my ride. Like I want Exhibit to come out and cannabichrome my ride.
So I've been on like I've been on a strain kick recently. Like I've just been hitting
Yeah.
a lot of strains.
Strange.
I wonder if I'm gonna just fall in love with this kind tree cookies once I start trying them.
That's curious. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know.
I picked cookies for quite some time for a little bit in the
You
beginning
were.
there.
I think we might have a little comparison coming up. We might be doing. I don't know. We'll see, CannaFam. We might have to do a
You
little
never know.
comparison video between the different cookies out there, because there's some different cookies. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And those differences can be different.
They very much can. All right, CannaFam, thank y'all for tuning in this week.
Oh yeah.
Thank y'all to Bottle Bong Co. for sponsoring the episode.
Yeah. Let me finish off with a dab.
They are
And
the homies, small
Tell
business.
them why to tune in next week, Morgan.
Tune in next week. We got a special episode. We're on the road. We're going to be at Remedy Dispensary, filming an episode with them, talking to their CEO, Mitch, their owner.
Yeah.
And asking him some questions about what it's like to own a dispensary and all that. And so it's going to be a really interesting episode. But yeah, for this week, thank you to Bottle Bong Co. Remember to check out all of our links down below. We got the head shop, the Patreon. We got the information for Bottle Bong Co. down below as well. Make sure you check out all of our links. Wurm, the editor, shout out him. He's the homie. Shout out to CannaFam. Shout out to Patreon. Shout out Storehouse for having us here. And thank y'all for watching. And we will catch y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.